Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where you get the most in-depth, no-nonsense takes on the latest rides hitting the streets. Today, we're diving into a car that's been a household name for decades. It's the all-new 2025 Honda Accord. Let's take a detailed look at what's new, what's improved, and whether this latest version lives up to its iconic status. Now, the Honda Accord has always been about blending reliability, performance, and value. It's been a top choice for families, professionals, and even driving enthusiasts who want a practical daily that doesn't feel boring. For 2025, Honda is building on that legacy with a sleeker design, improved hybrid tech, and a more refined driving experience. So if you're thinking about picking one up, or just want to see what's new, you're in the right place. Let's start with the design. The 2025 Accord continues with the same overall silhouette as last year, but Honda's refined the lines to give it a more modern and upscale appearance. It's longer and wider than some of its direct rivals, giving it a low, planted stance that almost leans into premium territory. The front grille is bold but clean, and the LED headlight design has been tweaked to look sharper and more aggressive. Around back, the taillights get a sleek LED bar look that spans the width of the car, tying everything together nicely. Step inside, and the Accord really shows how far it's come. The cabin is minimal, elegant, and spacious. Honda has gone for a clean horizontal layout, much like what we've seen in the Civic and CR-V, but more premium in both materials and feel. You get soft touch surfaces throughout, a new textured metallic trim, and an overall ergonomic layout that just feels intuitive. There's also a new infotainment system, which we'll get into in a bit. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. Honda is continuing to phase out the turbocharged 2.0-liter engine in favor of hybrids, and for 2025, the Accord's powertrain lineup is mostly hybrid-focused. You've got the base 1.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder on the LX and X trims, but the real star of the show is the two-motor hybrid system that comes standard on Sport, XL, Sport L, and Touring trims. That hybrid setup pairs a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle engine with two electric motors, producing a combined 204 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque. While it might not sound groundbreaking on paper, it's the way it delivers that power, smoothly, quietly, and efficiently, that really makes a difference. The transition between electric and gas power is seamless, and it feels quicker off the line than you'd expect from a midsize sedan. Driving the 2025 Accord is a refined experience. The steering is responsive and well-weighted, the ride quality is smooth without being too floaty, and road noise is kept to a minimum. Honda's clearly put in the work to make this feel like a mature, composed ride. Whether you're cruising on the highway or weaving through city streets, the Accord just feels well-balanced. Fuel economy is another win here. The hybrid models are rated at up to 51 mpg in the city and 44 on the highway, depending on the trim. Those numbers put the Accord right at the top of its class for efficiency. And even if you go with the gas-only 1.5T model, you're still looking at respectable numbers, around 29 city and 37 highway. Technology in the 2025 Accord also gets a big upgrade. Lower trims come with a 7-inch touchscreen, but from the Sport trim up, you get a beautiful 12.3-inch infotainment display. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the interface is finally catching up with modern expectations. It's fast, intuitive, and doesn't feel like a budget afterthought anymore. The Touring trim, which is the top-tier model, gets Google built in, including Google Maps, Assistant, and the Play Store. It's a seamless integration that makes a real difference for everyday usability. You also get a head-up display, wireless charging, premium 12-speaker Bose audio, and ventilated front seats, basically everything you could want in a midsize sedan. Safety-wise, Honda continues to pack in value. Every Accord comes standard with Honda Sensing, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, and traffic sign recognition. New for 2025 is improved radar and camera tech, which means better performance in tricky conditions and more accurate detection of vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians. Rear seat space remains a strong point for the Accord. Adults will have no trouble getting comfortable back there, and the trunk offers a generous 16.7 cubic feet of cargo space. That's more than enough for road trips, Costco runs, or whatever life throws at you. So, what's the verdict on the 2025 Honda Accord? It's clear Honda's aiming high with this refresh. They're pushing the Accord further into premium territory without losing the everyday practicality and value it's known for. The hybrid models hit the sweet spot between performance and economy, and the interior is now genuinely one of the nicest in the segment. Sure, you might miss the extra punch of the outgoing 2.0T engine, but what you gain in refinement and efficiency makes up for it. Pricing starts around $28,000 for the base LX model and goes up to about $38,000 for the fully loaded Touring. When you consider what you're getting, fuel efficiency, tech, safety, comfort, and Honda's reputation for long-term reliability, it's a strong package. If you're in the market for a mid-size sedan in 2025, the Accord should absolutely be on your test drive list. It's not just a solid choice, it's one of the best all-around vehicles in the segment. That wraps it up for today's deep dive. If you found this review helpful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more real-world car reviews, comparisons, and test drives. Drop a comment if you've got questions about the Accord or want to see it stacked up against competitors like the Camry Hybrid or Hyundai Sonata. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.